Welcome to our today's episode. Today we'll be talking about how to choose the correct daily bias. Now, guys, listen. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, please, I just need 5 minutes of your time. I want to explain something that is very important. Now, both people doing business, people working in the personal office, private office, organization, you need to listen to this because this is very, very important. If you miss it, you have missed it. Now, when it comes to trading has to do with business. And in business, there is private office and there is public office. So you have to get the understanding that the CEO have when it comes to running a private firm or a public firm. All right, it is very important. Just give me five minutes of your time and I will explain everything you need to know concerning choosing the directional bias. This is when it comes to crypto trading, that is crypto business. All right, how to choose the directional bias. This is very important. Now let's go in. Directional bias. Directional bias. Now, to choose your directional bias, first of all, we look for direction on the daily time frame. I'm not taking much of your time, please just follow me accordingly. Now, on the daily time frame, you switch to daily time frame. See this is what you want to see. When you go to daily time frame, you're looking for structures like this: break to the upside, break to the upside, break to the upside, break to the upside. At a point, we have what we call change of character. When market take out this last low, it is called change of character, and then this becomes liquidity sweep. Let me use L to replace this. Liquidity sweep. L is equal to liquidity sweep. All right, then let us use this place C. C will represent change of character. This is the short form, change of character. Okay, church, some people call it church. Now, when you have had a liquidity sweep and then a value change of character, does it mean that we have actually changed structure? No. Like this, we are still bullish because the market started from here and was breaking structure to the upside, breaking structure to the upside, breaking structure to the upside. This is the only low that was invalidated, just one. So the first invalidation that has a liquidity sweep is a valid change of character. So it doesn't mean that we are now bearish. No, the market is still bullish. This demand zone can still hold. Okay, this demand zone can still hold this price and push it back to even break this high and continue. You see it? So we are not saying that we are automatically bearish now. No, we are still bullish. Now, how do we know when we are now bearish? We will know when we are bearish if we have this change of character, first one, and then price retrace to a certain level, maybe to a discount, to a support zone around this area, and then fail to take out this high, and then price comes back, take out the low the second time. This is boss, we call it break of structure. Now, when price fail to take out this high and then price come again to take out this low the second time, this is when we can now say officially that we are bearish. Every concept that has to do with buying will be erased automatically. We will not say yes, the market is now bearish. Then when you go to the 4-hour time frame, you have to be looking for every supply zone that is valid. I told you that supply zones that are valid are supply zone that has liquidity sweep, has a break of structure with a full body candle close, and then it must have a fair value gap with displacement. All right, those are the areas you're looking to draw out your supply zone so that you trade from. Just understand the bias on the daily time frame. When you have catch the bias, when you have catch this kind of setting, this is B representing boss, that is break of structure. These are the 3 things you want to see in order to help you determine your bias on the daily time frame. If you have not seen this 3 things, then your structure is not yet valid. You don't know whether you're bullish, you don't know whether you're bearish, or you don't know whether the market is what consolidating, that is in a ranging format. You have to ascertain, you have to know this first on the daily time frame before you proceed. That is the first thing you do whenever you come to your chart. The first thing that you must do when you come to your chart is to understand the directional bias, which is usually done on the daily time frame. You want to see that you have what a liquidity sweep, a change of character, and a break of structure to the same direction to say, okay, we are what bearish. When you have now known that we are bearish, go to 4-hour time frame. You're just looking for every supply zone. You get the point? You're looking for every supply zone that has a fair value gap, possibly liquidity sweep, break structure with the candle body close. You draw your supply zone and you wait for price to come there. You go to 15 minutes, look at confirmation, and take your trade. That is it. So this is the very important thing you must know when it comes to directional bias. If you have any question concerning directional bias, which is the first thing that you must do as a trader, please do well to put the question on the chat, on the comment section. I will look at it and I will respond to you. Please ask questions concerning daily time frame and directional bias. This is just a simple topic. I don't want to make it look so long, so lengthy, because I like to teach something as small as it is like this, so you can understand and ask questions. When you understand, we'll move to the next topic. I told you guys I want to be taking you guys step by step. Alright, so today we are just discussing daily time frame, how to choose directional bias. And I'll just explain to you that previously the market was bullish, breaking to the upside, breaking to the upside, breaking to the upside, breaking to the upside. At a point, maybe it hit a weekly zone. I don't know, because we're not looking at it. Maybe it hit somewhere a supply or a resistance level that is very strong. Then this change of character happened. You see that it broke to the upside, and then when it hit that resistance level, it broke this low, giving us a change of character. And for each of that character to be valid, it must have liquidity sweep. It must break this low. Here becomes liquidity sweep. Here becomes change of character. We are not yet bearish. You will take the market like we are still bullish until this guy goes up, fail to take out this side and break this low again. The second time, that is boss. That is when you say, my brother, this is serious. You leave everything buying and you now switch bias to bearish. That is only what you need to do on the daily time frame. Please, if this is your first time of coming across our channel, do well to subscribe, turn on notification bell so that you get notified whenever we upload content such as this. Thank you very much for following us up to this time. I love you.